Why do you refuse to gain power? The power of our father, Sparta.
I just don't like you, that's all.
Foolishness, Dante. Foolishness. Might controls everything. And without strength, you cannot protect anything. Let alone yourself.
Alright, welcome back to another Ouroboros review. Today we'll be doing the 1/6 scale Devil May Cry 3 Vergil Asmus figure. This guy's awesome. He was one of my favorite, he is my favorite character in Devil May Cry. Ever since Devil May Cry came out, I got introduced to it through the third game. And ever since then I fell in love with the character of Vergil and Dante. So yeah, but Vergil's my favorite. Alright, let's get on to the review. Alrighty, here we have the box. As you can see, it's pretty straightforward. It's a blue box, Vergil's signature color. In DMC3, blue is definitely his thing. They had a very good dynamic with blue and red for Dante and Vergil. And this is a graphic of, on the side here, and on the front, it is a graphic that was taken from the video game of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. You can see in the back there, same graphic, just dolled up a little bit more for the box. And yeah, you can see there's, you know, Devil May Cry, some filigree stuff at the bottom here to give it that royalty / class look that Vergil's always on about. Not really on about, but yeah, it's definitely like his thing. And then we have Vergil, the prototype on the back here. I remember this is definitely the prototype because they didn't add in the extra little hair bits that hang down, or they did add it in towards shipping, and then obviously the notices and it says thank you for choosing Asmus Collectibles, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's it for the box, really. Pretty cool. Alright, here we have some of the accessories it came with, or all of them and one extra. So obviously we have the standard Devil May Cry base. Every single one of these characters come with this base, including the newer ones, which kind of sucks because this base is clearly meant for either Devil May Cry 3 and 4 or just 4, because this cobblestone look is definitely from 4. 3, not so much, it was more bigger, grayer blocks, and Devil May Cry 5 is clearly different because it's kind of all over the show. Either way, it's a base that each one comes with. I don't mind too much because each one is together because of this one base. We have 2 slightly open hands, 2 fisted hands, 2 completely open palms. This did not come with it. I just wanted to put it out in the video because it looks awesome and I'm really happy how it came out. Obviously Yamato and the sword Sparta. These things are pretty awesome. I do love these swords. And just for a quick size comparison, this is Rebellion. So it's quite bigger than the other swords, but that's okay because that's kind of to scale, which is cool. So yeah, just a quick little comparison there. Alrighty, and now for one of the coolest accessories that he gets is this really cool Sparta sword. So this is the sword that's in Devil May Cry 1 and 3 before it turns into the big, gross, gruesome pile of bones and blade. As you can see, the skulls here are done really cool, and then it's got this like spiral, slightly off center spike, and the spiral comes up all the way up to this really nice detail here with this cool gold little, I don't even know what that is, little phoenix bird symbol thing. And then the blade looks really nice and shiny, very metallic. It's not metal, and watch out for this point here. It's extremely sharp, and I actually bent mine slightly, so I had to bend it back. But yeah, just be careful of that. So when you want this in his hand, you just pull that off. Again, you won't actually be able to fit it unless you really squeeze it on. That's why I cut this guy open here at the thumb, so it could easily fit in there, and it doesn't look all that bad. So yeah, that's how I do it. Chuck that back on and attach it to the figure, you know. And now for the Yamato blade. This thing is really cool. I think the only thing that this is lacking is a little bit of wear on the bright yellow here, as well as the handle here isn't. It's just like two solid colors, and I wish they kind of like painted in some little stripes in there to indicate that it is material rather than just a paint job. But you don't really see it that much. And then the blade, it's really nice. This is real metal though. This is really cool. I do like the blade. It looks awesome. Very nice. And it just looks so menacing with a katana blade, you know? But yeah, really cool. I'll try and get in some better details of little dragon at the tip here, as well as the, I don't know, filigree dragon stuff on the, I forgot what this is called, crossguard. There we have the dragon symbol on the end there. So cool. And the little details on the hilt there, on the crossguard. So well done. Really keen to see what they're going to do with the Devil May Cry 5 Vergil Yamato, because it is different. Even like on the sides there. Just here. Very cool. Sorry if it's out of focus all the time. I'm trying to get it to focus. It did come with more weapons and stuff, but that was the deluxe version. It kind of pissed me off because, see, this just slides on so nicely here. Sorry, did a little distracting there. It kind of pissed me off that I messaged them before I pre-ordered Vergil, and I sent them a message saying, hey, is there going to be the deluxe version? Your previous release of Devil May Cry 4 Dante was a deluxe version, and I just don't want to pre-order this guy and then have to either sell him and rebuy it, or, you know, wait until the deluxe version comes out, and if nothing comes out, then all of a sudden I'm stuck with nothing. So they sent back, there's no like plans to make a deluxe version. About 3 months later, they made a deluxe version where it came out with Beowulf, the punching gauntlets, which yeah, really kind of ticked me off. I was pretty upset with that, and I was just like, no, I'm not going to bother with it. It came up with a deluxe stand as well, which is really cool. But I was just very upset about that. Alright, as usual, let's start off with the boots. So the feet look really good. Nothing too major to go on about. It's just this leather style boots with some black and brown washes through it. But it does have this really nice little filigree kind of loop just here, if you can see. Yeah, as you can see, you see this nice little loopy kind of paint job there. It looks really cool. And then at the bottom here where the jacket is, you can see some nice weathering through there. Not as prominent as Devil May Cry 4 Dante, which is really good, because yeah, that was a bit too much, you know. All right, let's get up to these pants. All right, here we have his leather pants, and this is awesome. These pants look so cool with this dragon scale skin like texture to it, snake skin, however you want to describe it. It looks awesome. It is raised, you can feel the texture, it's not just a print, and yeah, it just looks awesome, and it's very lightweight, so you can move it. I think it's like a plastic leather or something, not entirely sure, but man, does it look cool, and it just works so well. This is very accurate to the game as well. It's pretty much perfect for that image on the front of the box, the concept art or whatever it was. It just looks awesome, and it's so well done. I absolutely love these pants, so well done. While I'm here, I will show you the inside of his jacket here with all this beautiful filigree tech, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a printing over the material. Man, it looks cool. I love it. It's so well done. It's very pretty, you know. It's definitely like classy, like Vergil, which is so cool. I do like that. But I don't even think they needed to put that in there, but they did. Beautiful work. All right, and here we have the upper torso area. So it's going to be mostly like the jacket and the the like plastic thing on his chest here. This is cool. It's very well done, but if they can do this and on the inside of this, then they should have been able to do something a little bit better than this like hard rubbery plastic thing, you know? But it still works. It looks nice. It works well for the figure. It does exactly what it needs to, but it does hinder a little bit of articulation in the ab crunch. That's about the only problem I have with it, and because it is rubber, it might deteriorate, but that's always an issue with figures and like fake leather and stuff like that. So I've had this guy for maybe 2-3 years now, and I haven't seen anything yet, but I do keep it in a dark room unless I have lights on, and windows are always half open and blinds are closed, etc. So I think that's why it hasn't deteriorated as much as the previous Dante has, the Devil May Cry 4. But yeah, this is really cool. Like you've got little button holes here. It's just sewn on white, but it looks really nice, and the edging of that, as well as like I think it's a dragon pattern over here that goes there, goes all the way around. I would say it's a dragon. And then you see the tail with these like custom buttons, and they are like, there is an image on these buttons, which is awesome. I love this jacket. It looks really nice. You've got this like gold all the way, or like, I would say a gold yellow, not necessarily gold, but the color yellow gold, going all the way through down, and then this cross thing here, all the way through. There is a wire in the entire collar area, so all through the top part going all down here, and then the 3 trench coat segments here, they all have wires in it. And then you've got these little buttons here, which you did get spares of in the box. But man, it's just like such a classy jacket, but you wouldn't be caught dead wearing something this blue and this bright in public. Capcom. Anyway, and then you've got these little ascot there that just works nicely in there. It's just such a well done figure. So here's a little hint for anybody who does have this figure. What I do is I flip up the middle part of his coat, and what I do is I slide this down here and then have it resting on that middle part, so it looks like he has it on his shoulder. And the reason why I do that is because when you're not in the special edition, when you're not using the sword, when it's not in his hand, it's on his back. I kind of wish they had a magnet for it too, just like what they did with the Devil May Cry 3 and 4 and 5 Dante. I kind of just wish they did that, but that's okay. Like it's not a big whoop. The only issue is, if you're gonna do it, find an extra piece of material just to rest on that tip on the jacket, because yeah, I feel like how sharp this thing is, it will slowly puncture through that plastic or that leather material. All right, here we have the epic portrait. I love this portrait. I know there's a lot of people who dislike it, purely because there is issues with it, but I have absolutely no issues with this. If I see it, yeah, that's Vergil to me, you know? I feel like it's a little bit off to being a twin to Dante, but then again, they kind of changed that in Devil May Cry 5, so I'm okay with it, but also not okay with it. I kind of wish they gave us a second head sculpt with him having his hair down at the top of that. The Mission 8 boss fight with Vergil, the first time you face him, the Rain ends up putting his hair down, and they both look exactly the same, which is awesome. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. I love this head sculpt. It just looks like Vergil. I remember when they first released the head sculpt, I was like, damn, that's cool, but there wasn't any of these little pieces of hair that was floating down, and they went back and they put it in there. So like, good job, Asmus. You know, you got to praise them for doing stuff like that sometimes, you know. But the hair looks really cool, very wispy, and it works well, very anime-like. But the seriousness in his eyes is just like, I don't take shit, I'm here to get power, which is really cool, and I love it. It looks awesome. I have no issues with the head sculpt. Fight me on it. I'm only joking, but I do like it. I do like it a lot. thank you all for watching my review today. Please give me a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you'd like. There are still a few more Devil May Cry figures I'd like to review for you guys. I might redo the Marvel vs. Capcom Dante because that video is pretty bad. I was recording it through a phone rather than an actual camera. So yeah, thanks for all for watching, and stay safe and see you later.